Welcome, my name is Dr. 𝒚𝒐𝒖'𝒓𝒆 and here from Corrective Spinal Care of California, reviewing with you why x-rays are crucial for your relief with sciatica. Sciatica is a big deal. If you haven't seen the other videos, we talked about how sciatica, that the nerve, the actual sciatic nerve, can be compressed in several areas. One of them most commonly is going to be in the lower back, and the joints in your lower back can cause nerve pressure, can give the symptoms of the sciatic pain down the legs. So not only the lower back, but also down in the buttock, down the back of the legs, into the side of the legs, into the foot as well. So it can come from the joints, can also come from these shock absorbers. Think of these discs. This is like a wet leather washer, and with bad mechanics, you can slowly start to eat away at that disc, and over the course of decades, eventually, you can get a bulging or herniated disc. Now, herniated discs are also a source of sciatic pain, so we got to also look towards the discs. The third place we can have the nerve being trapped is in the muscles, mainly a muscle deep in your glute called the piriformis. So whether it's coming from the joints, whether it's coming from the discs, whether it's coming from the muscle in the buttock, the piriformis, all of these will give similar symptoms. Now, we also have another video explaining to you how you can determine which one you have. And this video is really more important than all those because we're needing to find out what is the mechanics of the lower back, what's the mechanics of the spine. And so when we can see your alignment, when we can see how you're resisting gravity, how are you standing up, that's going to really show us and give us a clear picture of the problem. I wanted to share an x-ray of a patient of ours who started care today, who came in with the occasional lower back pain for the last 12 years, occasional, and recently the last month and a half has had searing sciatic pain. Down the left leg, from the buttock down into the leg, over the shin and into the big toe. And the doctors have prescribed anti-inflammatories, we've been given prednisone shots, we've done physical therapy, we've even had multiple chiropractors attempting to get to the root of the problem, but no one's taken an x-ray. And I tell you, that's the crucial ingredient, that's where you start. If you're gonna build a home, you need blueprints. You need to understand the foundation. And the same is true with your nervous system and your health. So when you're gonna be addressing sciatic problems, and you're reaching out to your chiropractor, make sure they're getting x-rays. So this is a back to front view of the lower back. So this is the left hip, there's the right hip. Ideally, that spine is supposed to be straight. You don't have to be a radiologist to see this is not straight. You know, it's going left and then severely right, and we have these nerves being severely pinched. When we look at a side view is supposed to have curves, and we're supposed to have a curve going in this direction. This person's spine is straight up and down. We've had compression fractures, 2 of them. We have 2 injured discs. We don't see the disc on an x-ray, but we see the shadow of the disc. And if the shadow of the disc shows there's barely any room left, that is indicating to us that not only do we have nerve entrapment in the joints, but we also have a degenerative disc, whether that's bulging or herniated. So we need to have an x-ray. With an x-ray, you can find out what the root of your problem is. So guys, make sure you get an x-ray when you're trying to figure out your sciatica. This is by far the best way to determine where the source of your sciatic nerve pain is coming from. All right, hope that helps. Thanks.